The Dead by Daylight PTB has dropped. We've got a brand new killer, a new survivor, major reworks, tunneling and slugging updates, and perk overhauls all hitting at once. So let's break it all down, go through the patch notes, and then I'll give you my honest thoughts on where behavior is taking the game with these changes. First up, the PTB flow is changing. From now on, every character you own on Steam will be unlocked in the PTB automatically at level 50 and Prestige 3. That means all perks are at tier 3, and you'll have 99 of every item, add-on, and offering. Plus, behavior's giving us 12,500 Oryx cells and 1 million blood points every PTB to test out our cosmetics and characters. This would make testing smoother, but keep in mind, DLCs you bought on console or in-game won't automatically carry over here. Headlining this update is our new killer. Inspired by Southeast Asian folklore, this is a grotesque floating head with organs trailing behind it. Her power, unbodied flesh, lets her detach into a floating head form with a 40-meter terror radius. In this state, she is slightly faster, can whip survivors with her intestines, and use headlong flight to speed through the air. Back in her body form, she can regurgitate to instantly fill a survivor's leech meter. The new mechanic here is the leech meter. When full, survivors become broken at tier 2, meaning if they're healthy, they drop to injured. Survivors can fight by eating glowing fungus, which slowly reduces their meter, but only if they can stay out of harm's way long enough. Her perks are all about map pressure and info. Ravenous gives you exposed after forward hooks. Wandering Eye reveals nearby injured survivors when you start a chase. Hex Overture of Doom curses generators and lets you play mind games with your terror radius. The new survivor Vee and her perks are about tempo, support, and exhaustion play. Road Life rewards great skill checks with a burst of healing speed once you've stacked enough tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a mini performance skill check game that buffs nearby teammates' odds of repair and healing checks. Ghost Notes makes your scratch marks fade faster and helps you recover from exhaustion more quickly. So she's very much a support/tempo survivor with a mix of personal stealth. And now we get to the real meat of this patch. The updates. Tunneling reduction and unhook protections. Survivors now get 30 seconds of protection after being unhooked. That includes haste, endurance, hidden grunts of pain, hidden scratch marks, and even seeing the killer's aura within 32 meters. They can't body block, but they also don't trigger AFK crows or killer instinct. On top of that, killers no longer get loud noise notifications on hooks. The HUD doesn't show the hook states immediately, and killers lose gen regression tools if they tunnel someone out too fast. Survivors in the dying state now have a resolve bar after 90 seconds, and this progress doesn't reset between downs. They can fully pick themselves up. Crawling speed ramps up over time, and survivors now crawl while recovering automatically. Combined with buffs to tenacity, no mither, and plot twists, slugging as a strategy is being heavily discouraged. If killers spread hooks instead of tunneling, they get bonuses like gen kick speed, haste, and even temporary survivor aura reveals. Myers has been overhauled. Instead of 3 static Evil Within tiers, he now has Stalker mode, Pursuer mode, and Evil Incarnate mode. Evil Incarnate unlocks after stalking and gives him Slaughtering Strike, a massive changeable lunge that instantly downs survivors. Most of his add-ons have been reworked around this new system. It's a huge change. No more static tier 3 exposed, but instead a brutal special attack that's going to shake things up. The Unknown got smoother aiming and slightly longer weakened effects. The Dark Lord got tweaks across his forms, more Hellfire pillars, slower wolf pounces, less bat sliding. The Clown had his gas adjusted. The Oni spawns more blood orbs per hook. The Ghoul got a Vault Grab bug fix. There's a ton of perk updates too, but here are some highlights. Barbecue Chili now gives permanent gen damage bonuses instead of blood points. Pain Res, Pop, and Eruption all got nerfed. Borrowed Time now extends the new Unhook protection. Off the Record lost endurance but gained scratch mark suppression. No Mither now fully silences grunts of pain. Tenacity hides your aura when downed. Overall, perks are being tuned to align with these new changes. Here's where I get real with you. The anti-slugging changes feel overcooked. Survivors don't even have to do anything to recover anymore, it's just passive. The inbuilt tenacity effect combined with plot twist feels really unfair. And honestly, the resolve bar feels way faster than claimed 90 seconds in practice. The anti-tunneling changes, honestly, way too heavy-handed. Not knowing when someone is unhooked feels awful for a killer. You can't play around it, you can't plan pressure, and basically guarantees survivors a free reset unless you physically camp the hook, which this system is supposed to discourage and makes impossible with the anti-camp measures. And the punishment of losing the ability to regress gens if someone dies too quickly, that feels like overkill. It's going to push people away from playing killer at all. And let's not forget, we're already a healing meta. Most survivors can be back to full health in under 8 seconds with medkits, perks, or teammates. Combine that with these protections, and unhooked survivors become complete nuisances while the rest of the team rats gens safely. I get that behavior wants to make the game less oppressive, but these changes might swing the pendulum too far in the survivor's favor. But that's just my take. This PTB is massive, and it's clearly testing out a new direction for Dead by Daylight. The Krasue looks terrifying, Myers has a fresh identity, and perks are shifting in big ways, but the core of questions still remains the same. Are these tunneling and slugging updates healthy for the game long term? I'd love to hear what you think. Do you think behavior has gone too far? Or is this the shake-up Dead by Daylight needs? Drop a comment, and if you enjoy the breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay spooky.